Hey everyone, it's Mary, owner of Performance Pilates. So today I am going to show you a core workout that you can do at home. So with a lot of core exercises, I don't like to count. So my favorite method is to time it. So the way I would do these, you could either do 30 seconds if you want to start out a little bit at more of a beginner stage. If you want to advance it, you could go for a whole minute. So I'll show you each exercises. We're going to do 6 exercises today. I'll show you how to modify it, and I'll also show you how to advance it. So first one we're going to do, one of my favorites, it's called roll-ups. So on the roll-ups, you can start out nice and long. You're just going to roll up to the top, hold on to that posture, and then come back. Okay, so on this one, to advance it, you could add alternating legs, or if you're really crazy, you can have both legs come out. Okay, so a way to modify this, if you're not ready to do the roll-up, you could do a slow and controlled crunch. So you would just crunch up, push that back down, and come back. Okay, so that's our first move. Our second move here, we're going to do 10 pulses and 5 crunches. So if you want your abs to burn, this is your go-to move. So you're going to start with your legs in tabletop. So your knees are going to be right above your hips. You've got a 90-degree angle. So arms are going to start up. You're going to exhale, lift up. You're going to do 10 fast pulses. Right from there, you're going to crunch in for 5. Then you would come back, and you're just going to repeat 10 pulses, 5 crunches. So on this, if that hurts your neck, you could have your hands behind your head and do 5 crunches in that same thing. So to modify, you could have one foot down, do those same exercises, right? Or if you want to advance it, what you would do is have your legs come out straight, and then you would crunch there. Okay, so hands behind your head or crunching forward. Okay, so that's your 10 and 5. So our next move we're going to do is our obliques, right? We got our waist whittler exercises. So on your obliques, the side that you're on, you're going to have your arm out straight. I like to call this your cheater arm. Other hands behind your head. So a way to modify this, you're going to lift up onto the arm, your leg comes up, you'll crunch, and come back, right? So you can do one leg here. If you're ready to advance it, you're just going to do both legs, okay? So just nice and easy like that. So of course on that one, you probably could do 30 seconds each side. If you do a minute of those on each side, you'll probably have a 6-pack by the end of it. So our next move we're going to do, I like to call these grinder abs. So what you would do, you would have your right leg in tabletop, your left leg is out straight. So on this, you're just going to go opposite elbow, opposite knee. You'll crunch over and come back. Okay, so this is your modified, more beginner version. If you want to make it harder, your left leg would just come up off the ground and you would crunch over. Okay, so again, that one's pretty tough. 30 seconds on each side of that is a great way to start. So our next move, we're basically going to just alternate that grinder ab and call it a bicycle crunch. Okay, so in my classes, when we do bicycle crunches, I like to have great form. Okay, so on this, if you need to modify, so if your back hurts, you always want to have one foot down on the ground. So you would go opposite elbow, opposite knee, and you have a foot on the ground. Okay? If you feel like, I can step it up a notch, you're just going to go slow and controlled and make sure that you're able to kick that other leg all the way out straight. Okay? Our last move of the day is Arizona abs. My all-time favorite, so of course we got to do it. So Arizona abs, you're going to keep your head down. You're going to have your legs in tabletop. Your hands are going to push against your quads, and your quads are going to push back. So the second you start, you can even hear it in my voice. It's hard to hold and top. Woo! Okay? So Arizona ab, you could go 30 seconds. Usually that one is, if people are going for a minute, they're getting kind of crazy. But you can work your way through all of those exercises. If you're doing 30 seconds or a minute, it doesn't really matter. And you can, of course, do more than one set. So I'd recommend at least doing 1 to 2 sets of those. Enjoy!